Hi, and welcome to another edition of Socrates Explains Everything. My name is Socrates. I like to explain things. Today we're going to talk about how to make your own mayonnaise. I'm not really big on factory stuff, factory food, capitalism itself. There was a time that factories made better products that you could make yourself, but now they've had to make them cheaper and cheaper because of the endless need to increase profits exponentially. I've made videos. So I decided to make my own mayonnaise and my own mustard, but mayonnaise is something that I use a lot, and it's odd. You see, when you make your own mayonnaise with a raw egg, it goes bad really, really quickly. 1-2 weeks and it will start to mold, and you have to be careful because it can give salmonella. So you want to always keep this in the refrigerator except when you use it. I used to take sandwiches on a bike ride. I will not take a sandwich on a bike ride with my own mayonnaise because the mayonnaise does not keep. And then you look at store-bought mayonnaise, which keeps for months and months and months, and you have to wonder, what is it that's in there that could make it possibly last forever? And it just can't be good for your body. So I started making my own mayonnaise. It's pretty quick. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes, not even. I'll do this whole thing live. You can see the ingredients here. Just simply, it's I don't know how mayonnaise can be unhealthy, because all it is egg and oil. So if sunflower oil and an egg is unhealthy, then I guess mayonnaise is unhealthy. But it's salt, vinegar, lemon juice, an egg, and sunflower oil. So let's go ahead and slap this sucker out here real fast. Now what I do first is I'll take half of a lemon and I'll just smash it up a bit. The seeds aren't that big a deal because you can get them out. That's why I do the lemon first. So I don't do but so much, an approximate tablespoon or so. And then use a lepeltje of salt and a larger spoon of vinegar. Use white wine vinegar, and of course the egg itself. Now normally I would use a measuring cup to do 2/3 of a cup of oil, but since I've made it once or twice, somewhere on there, did I use the wrong one? I used the wrong one. Well, that makes it harder. I left a mark on the proper vessel, which makes it easier to do, but since I didn't use the right vessel, I'll pour out 2/3 of a cup of sunflower oil. Now, one of the ways you make mayonnaise is you're supposed to combine the ingredients, the oil slowly, but I use a stick blender so I can just blend it in the final container. And by using that mark, I don't have to do this and clean out the measuring cup a second time. Now, the only trick with a stick blender is you want to make sure you don't get air inside of it, otherwise it sort of cavitates it. You want to try to get the air out of it with a little bell inside. So you'll see a little bit of oil on the top, and so I try to sort of convince the oil to come back into it, but eventually you're going to get air into it. You have to try to get the air out of it. You can tell when you have air because you can hear it. It doesn't work as well, so you can pop the air out. You can sort of see the oil get sucked down on the edges. that's pretty much it. Now you got mayonnaise for a couple of weeks. And first, I'll just scrape it off. And without using the measuring cup, your cleanup is basically just the stick. And so it's not even that big a deal with cleanup after making it. Now what I could have done also was put the mark on the cup at the proper height when it was filled up. That's when I made it. When I poured the oil from the measuring cup into it, that's when I put the mark on it, and there you have. Simple, homemade mayonnaise. Lasts about 2 weeks. Very tasty. You can change the flavor. Some people put mustard into it. I was doing that at first. I found it's a little tastier without the mustard. You know, you can control how much, if you want to put more or less vinegar or lemon or salt. And tasty, yummy, no preservatives, and I think it's good. Thanks for watching Cooking with Socrates. Now, eating with Socrates. I walk off.